We'll start in a few minutes.
Okay.
Welcome everybody. We're just okay. Just letting people trickle in. Thank you for joining us here today. Okay, I think we can get started. Welcome everybody, and thank you for joining our Mastering Document Management with AI-Powered Solutions webinar, a conversation with Imperium Dynamics on how you can take your document lifecycle from 3 weeks to 3 days with accuracy and efficiency using Acadia. If you're new and joining us here today, we are Imperium Dynamics, a proud Microsoft partner based in downtown Chicago, dedicated to bringing your vision to life within the Microsoft stack. We help organizations of all sizes achieve digital transformation, solving complex problems and delivering long-lasting impact through the Microsoft Cloud solutions, with the focus on increasing both the capabilities of people and the performances of businesses. Here is a quick overview of our agenda today. Today we'll be showcasing key challenges in document management, as well as providing some short-term solutions and a long-term solution, which is Acadia. We will also include a live demo and the vision and mission behind Acadia and ending it with a Q&A. But before that, a few housekeeping items. This session is being recorded, and after the webinar is over, you will receive an email with a link to access the recording. So feel free to revisit it or share it with your colleagues. There will be a Q&A session at the end. Please feel free to submit your questions throughout the presentation using the Q&A chat feature, and we'll address as many as possible. We will also be sharing additional resources and a copy of today's slide deck after the session, so you don't have to worry about taking detailed notes. With that said, let's dive right in. With me today is Ali Rizvi, joining us all the way from our office in Karachi, Pakistan. Welcome, Ali.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ali, and I work as a business analyst at Imperium Dynamics. So I'll briefly talk about my job role, which is, to work as a bridge between the customers, or you can say stakeholders, and the development team. So it basically involves, gathering the customer's requirements and converting those into a design that addresses those requirements and, that solves their pain points and resolve those. So that is, there's a lot to it, but that is a high level overview of what I do.
Awesome. And my name is Brittany Rivera, and I am a marketing specialist here at Imperium Dynamics, and I am joining all the way from our downtown Chicago offices. So before we talk about the document management solutions, it is very, very key that we talk about the document management challenges. So when we talk about document lifecycle, it has become a norm of accepting a very long and rigorous process between you, your company, and the other party. There's often so many challenges that get in the way of your document being completed right away. For example, the time it takes to get your document from creation to execution can take up to weeks, which can also be because of ineffectiveness of back and forth communications between parties involved in document review, revision, and approval, which can lead to significant delays. With that, we also have lack of visibility into document process. Without visibility into where your document is in its life cycle, stakeholders may be unaware of a current status, leading to uncertainty and potential delays in the decision-making process. With this, there's also the inability to manage action items, which is the ineffectively overseeing and completing tasks. Other key challenges can include delayed signatures. When signatures are delayed, this can lead to bottlenecks in workflow. We also have fragmented system integrations, which is when different tools and platforms are not seamlessly integrated together, as well as version control issues, and the most important one, compliance and security concerns. Documents often need to comply with industry regulations and standards. Poor document management can lead to non-compliance, resulting in legal penalties and damage to reputation. So, Lee, with all these key challenges, can you share with us some short-term solutions?
Definitely. So basically, the challenges that you have highlighted, if someone is using manually, if someone is manually creating documents and manually processing documents, then these short-term solutions will help them, cater to the challenges that they are facing. So the first one is implementing the folder structure for document organization. So you can create multiple folders for different projects, for different customers and document types that you're working on, so that you are able to look for them and organize them in a better way. Moving to the next point, that is for using templates for document creation. So if you're starting the document creation from the scratch, that will take a lot of time and a lot of your effort that you can save if you're utilizing a template that was previously used. So you can start from there and then move on and modify it. That will save a lot of time. Thirdly, we have similarly for implementing the folder structure for documents, you can implement a folder structure for your templates so that it saves time for when you're looking for a template and searching for it. Now, another challenge is tracking the documents. So for that, you can create Excel sheets, and you can have different columns, one for the document title, and then one for tracking the document status, whether it's in review, whether it's executed, or the different document status that you as a company use for document tracking. So yeah. Now, moving on to the other challenge. So, once a contract is executed, the health checks to the contract are really important. And for this purpose, you can also maintain an Excel sheet where you can have one column for the document title and then one column for document health, whether it needs attention, or if it's good, if it's excellent, and then you can add other columns for tracking documents health. Now, moving on, I think we do use this one. So, if you are searching for a particular thing in a document, you can use the built-in words search feature that allows you to, look for a particular section or look for a particular word or value that you are looking for in a document. Now, another challenge, is to have set deadlines for your documents so that you are on track with the deadlines and your action items are not left behind. So for that, you can set calendar reminders, and that will help you with the deadlines of documents. Moving forward, we have the approval process. So if you're creating document that needs to be approved by internal reviewer, so for that, you can create a document, share its link with the approver so that they can review it and add comments and make the changes. Lastly, this one is a key challenge where you have to get your document signed by the customer. So for that, there are e-signature solutions that you can utilize. One is DocuSign or Adobe Sign, so you can utilize these integrations and get your document signed.
Amazing. So on this slide, we'll delve into our team's key findings on the gaps within the document management lifecycle. During their research, they found that current document management tools don't have no automated document comparison, no effective document search, no automated document sorting, no efficient document creation, no alerts for tracking documents, no streamlined process of document approvals, no streamlined document turnaround, and no simplified document signing. So with our team's research, Ali, can you please introduce to us the long-term solution for these document management challenges?
Yeah, definitely. So the long-term solution for all these challenges is going to be Acadia. That is an AI powered application that covers the whole process from document creation, which has, many ways through which you can create documents, and then intelligent assignment of sections. And then we have the whole document management procedure where you can, use AI capabilities and track your documents, and also share it with internal reviewers, share it with the external person that is your customer, and then get the document signed. And once the document is signed, we have the whole process of document management where you can track your documents through the dashboards or through the alerts that are configured automatically for your particular contract. And then the whole cycle of reporting on your contracts and documents, that is also covered in this application.
Amazing. With that, Ali will now share his screen and will show us a live demo of how you can use Acadia.
Sure. I'll share my screen.
Yes.
Let me know when it's visible.
I can't see it.
Yeah, is it visible now?
Yes, now I can see it.
Yeah, so here is the dashboard that we have added in Acadia application that has all the KPIs that are recognized globally for document tracking. So here is the document by status pie chart that tracks the status of your document, how many documents are in draft status, or how many are in review, how many are draft, or how many are closed. So all of that is tracked over here. And then we have another KPI that tells you the document due dates for your documents, and then how many documents are going to be closed and how many of your documents are completed. So these are standard KPIs that we have built. And in Dynamics, we have the capability to customize your dashboard and build your own dashboard so that that is personal to your needs, to your KPIs that you require. So that is the dashboard piece. And then for document organization, that is a very much key point that we have to address using this application. So we have this document explorer through which you can organize your documents all in one place. So this document explorer has regions, so you can store your documents into different regions, and then the regions are having countries. So for example, if I want to search for my document that is for United States, I can go to the North America region, and then I can select the United States country. That is going to show me the contracts that are related to United States. And once I have all the related United States related documents, I can search for the particular document that I'm looking for. So that is gonna help me search for the documents and not waste time in looking through thousands of documents that are disorganized. So this feature really helps with that. Now moving on to the document creation side, we have utilized the templates feature over here. So you can upload different templates that you are currently using into our application. And as we use the master services agreement, I have it added over here. So I'm gonna use this template and create a document out of it. So for that, we have this document creation area where I can go and I can click the plus new button to create a new document. So this is the document creation form. Here you can see all the excuse me here you can see all the relevant fields that are globally used for document creation. So for example, we have the country, we have region over here, we have the industry that is related to document. So you can populate all these fields, the customer that we are doing creating this document for, and then the vendor details. So once you have added all these details, you can simply add the document title and then save your document. There are other fields that you can populate and add more details about your document. So after populating the fields, adding the relevant details, you can select the template that you're looking for and then start working on it. So we have this templates button over here, so you can click this button and look for the template that you're going to use for the particular document that you're creating. So I'm gonna select the master services agreement. So here, currently I'm not having a lot of templates, but if, for example, a big organization is going to use it, so they are going to have thousands or hundreds of templates, right? So we have a lot of filters, so you can filter your templates based on region or country or proposal type or customer type, so that your template search is the searching time is reduced for the template, and you can easily select the template that you're looking for. So once the template is selected, then the AI is going to go through the whole document and then break the template into the sections. And then we are going to have different teams work on different sections. For example, um, if finance is going to look at the billing part of the document, then I'm going to assign the billing section to finance team. And if for example, the marketing team is going to look at the scope of the document, so I'm going to assign marketing team that section. So that capability is here, and for this I have an existing document record created over here using the same template. So I can go to the sections, and all the sections in this document are broken down, and then the access to these sections are also created automatically, so that you can just come here and directly assign the people the access to these sections. And the most important part to it is um, the person that is assigned the access can only work on editing that particular section or writing to that particular section, and I'll showcase that. So this is the person that I've assigned the access to the scope of work section. So I can go to this account and view the section directly from here. So the person gets an
I
email
am,
when you assign the section.
sorry, Ellie, I am seeing your Outlook right now.
Yeah, so actually I'm showcasing the email that the person receives
Oh,
once the
sounds great,
section is
thank you.
assigned. So when the person clicks on the link, so they are headed to the particular section that they are going to work on. So I've got to sign here. Let me just quickly sign in. Hey, gotta add authenticator request over here. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
My
So far, everything just sounds really interesting and super excited about this long-term solution.
So here I'm going to the section access that I've just received, and I'll be able to start working on that particular section. All right, so here you can see this person, is going to view the particular section that they have access to, and then they are going to work on it and use the capabilities that we have offered over here. So for example, I can go back to that particular section. Let me open this one. Yeah, okay. So here we have the capability to add, the styles to your text that you're adding to the section, and you can add tables, you can add images, you can format your text um, based on different styles. And here I have added the table over here, and as well the image over here. So all of that capability is here. You can color your tables and do all the formatting that is there in Word. So we have offered all of that over here. And as a section user, you can also view the document from here. So you are able to see how the changes that you have worked on reflect in the actual document. So this is that part. And so we have also added a chatbot over here. So the person that is working on the document can actually talk to the chatbot, and if you have added a supporting documents to your actual document. So for example, if you're working on a proposal, and there are previous proposals that are linked to that document, so you can upload all those supporting documents to this particular document, and then the person that is working on this document can actually query the chatbot about the previous proposals or all the supporting documents that you have uploaded, and they can be uploaded as PDF or as Word files. So this chatbot can talk to both PDFs and Word files. Yeah. So yeah, and I can view the document, that the section that I was working on in the document preview tab. So I can view my changes, and if there is any change left, I can go back here, and I can make the changes, and I can click this update button to update the document that I'm working on. So this is the part where you can actually assign people access to different sections, and then they can work on those sections, and then once all the sections are marked complete, you can actually track the status. So for example, this section's status is in progress, so it means that this person is currently working on it. Once they have marked all the status complete, that means your document has been completed, and it is ready to be sent to the client. So once that is ready, then you can download it as PDF, or you can move it to the document management area to automatically follow the process that we have created over here, which I'll come to later. So this is the document creation part, and not only this part, but I can go to the email documents piece over here. So we have multiple ways through which you can create documents. So there is an email address that we have synced with this application. So if you're going to, if someone is going to email the contract to that particular email address, then the attachment is already, automatically going to picked up, and the AI is going to read through the whole document, and through AI capabilities, it is going to populate all the fields of the document, and then store it in our system so that we can track it, create alerts over it, create milestones for it. So for that purpose, so here too we are utilizing AI. So all the email documents are synced in our application. Then another piece where you can create a document is through uploading an attachment. So for example, if I go to the document creation area, there is a button through which you can upload an attachment. So let me go here. So yeah, so here is the area where come and upload an attachment, so that your file can be picked up, and AI can read through it, and then parse it, and use the AI capabilities to populate all the fields automatically, so that you don't have to manually go in and search for the different items and manually populate the fields. So that was the document creation part. Now moving on to the document management side, I have created an existing record for it. So once the document creation part is complete, the document moves to the document management side, where you can start with the internal review process. So you can send it for internal review. You can select the person you want to send it to, and then click this button, which will send out an email. So I'll just quickly pull up that email. uh, where is that? Yeah. So here is the email. So the person receives the email with the link of the document, so that they can go and review the document, and then they have the capability to accept the changes, or approve the document directly from here, or they can first go and review the document and then approve it. So after the document is internally approved, then the external review stage gets active, where you actually share it with the client. So here we have utilized the Power Pages portal, which is a secured portal, because these contracts, these documents are very much sensitive. So we have utilized a secure portal through which you can share the document with your customer. So for that, I'm gonna go to the portal, and here you can see the document gets sent to the customer as a PDF file, so that the customer is not actually able to modify the document, but there is the capability for the customer to add comments to it and notify the internal person that uh, I'm not good with this. For example, the customer wants the start date to be different, so they can actually add a comment that start date should be start should be at this 9:15, for example. So the customer can post the comment, and once the customer has posted the comment on it, then the internal owner of the document gets the notification that the customer has commented on your document, so that the internal person is able to then change the document based on what customer has asked, and then reshare it with the customer. So all of that process is streamlined and automated. So as you can see, I have just received an email that the customer has uploaded a comment, and I can review it, and I can make the required changes to it. So once the customer has added all the comments, and the changes are made, the customer can sign off the document through the DocuSign integration that we have added to this application. So the customer can click on the sign off button, and the customer will be headed to the DocuSign area, where they'll be able to sign the document. So let me just show it. So if I click OK, I'll be headed to the DocuSign area, where I'll be able to place the sign and sign the document. Actually, we can have it over here. So once the document has been signed, the approval process is completed. Then you can move on to the next stage, that is actually the approval stage. So in the approval stage, you get the signed file, which has been signed by the customer, so that your records are in place, and all your documents that are actually signed are stored in one place, so that you can go back and reference to those. And after your document is signed, the process is the signing process is complete. So you can create milestones for your contract, for your document, and you know for tracking all the main points, main scope points of that particular document, so that you can create alerts for those and get notified. And you are actually getting notified for the particular deadlines for those documents, and you're not missing out on anything. And the whole document management lifecycle is streamlined, and your all action items are also streamlined, so that the document health is very good, and it is not damaged. So I'll move on to the alerts part. So for the milestones that you have configured, you can set up alerts for those, and you can select the milestone that you want to create alert for. So for example, I'm going to select this milestone, and then I can select the date that I want the notification to be received for this particular milestone. So if I want it to be received 1 month before the end date, or if I want to manually select a date that I want to receive this notification on, that can also be done. And then we don't have to manually select the not only one person can be notified, but multiple persons can be notified for the alerts that you have set up for the contract, so that the whole team that is working on the document is streamlined and is well known for all the milestones that they are going to achieve and they have to achieve. so that they can plan accordingly. Now, another key feature that is very much important in the document management lifecycle is the health checks for contracts. So your document lifecycle is streamlined, and your document is facing any risk, if it needs attention, all of that is documented and is properly logged into that particular document. So for that, we have these notes feedback section where you can come in and for example, add that weekly status meeting review, and you can add the document health, if it's good, if it needs attention, or if it's excellent. Hopefully it should be excellent, but sometimes it does needs attention. So yeah, and you can log in the check-in date for this particular note, and then the check-in type for it. And if you have additional notes, if you have attachments, you can upload it over here. Yeah, so this is the notification part. And now I'm going to talk about the AI capabilities that this application has to offer. So for example, you are working on a particular document, and you want to look up something that is on the 99th page of the document, and actually you don't even know on which page of the document that particular thing is. So you can utilize these AI chatbots that we have added, so that you don't have to manually look for and waste your time on looking for that particular thing. You can just go in here and ask the chatbot about it. So it can be anything. It can be for example, it can be the document value, or if it is a proposal document, it can be the proposal value, anything like that, document start date. You can actually ask anything related to the document, and the chatbot will be able to answer it. And not only answer it, but you can actually utilize it to improve your document. You can ask for improvements. How can I improve my billing section of the document? How can I improve, for example, my project scope? So all of these answers can be received through talking to this chatbot. And another pain point of the customers dealing with a lot of document is they have to spend a lot of time in manually going through and reading through the whole document. So for that purpose, we have the AI summary feature over here, which if you just click on this document, you can get the AI summary generated, and the whole 100-pager document, be it 100-pager, be it 150-pager, you can get the whole document summarized within few seconds. And so that you can get a brief overview of your document, and you don't have to go through all the points and all the sections manually, and waste your time. Not waste your time, but actually you can spend your time more effectively if you can get an AI generated summary, and you can skim through it and actually get to know about all the key points of your document. Okay, so after this, we have another very important point, where if you are dealing with contracts, and your contracts are going to be renewed year by year, or quarterly, annually. So you have got to compare your contract with the previous one. So for example, if my contract for 2024 is going to be renewed, and the customer shared that contract with me, I have to compare that contract with the contract that we had in 2023. So that part is very much critical, and that requires a lot of manual effort, where you have to go through the whole document, and then manually go through each and every item, the dates, the pricing terms, and if any terms and conditions were updated or not. So that part is very much painful and time taking. So for that, we have used the AI capability. For that, I'm going to go over here. So we have used AI for it. So you can just select the two documents that you want to compare, and then you can click this file comparison button. So then AI is going to do the whole job for you. You don't have to manually go through the document. AI is there for it, and AI is going to read through the whole document. So for this demo, I actually have one generated, so I'm going to open that up. So this is the result that AI is going to provide you. It is going to provide you with the similarity score of the two documents, the difference score, and the semantic score. And the cool part is that you are going to get all the changes highlighted in the document. So for example, if the start date is changed for that particular document, or if the document is prepared for some other client, or if any particular for example, any particular value in the document is changed, AI is going to highlight that and show that this document is not similar to the other document, and this part is changed in here. So for example, you can see that last modified on date is different over here, last modified on date is different over here, and similarly there are many other things. So the things that are similar in the two documents, it is not going to highlight those, and it is only going to highlight the things that are different, so that you can just review them. And then there's another capability over here that you can actually download these files, so that you can share it with the client, that for example, I'm not satisfied with these changes, if you can you know get those changes. So yeah, um, I think, yeah. So these were the
Amazing.
features that I wanted to cover for this demo, and there's a lot to it,
Amazing.
but I think we'll have to have another session for it. So yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for showing the live demo. Let me present my screen again. So, Ali, since you and your team worked closely on Acadia, what was the overall vision in developing this new and improved solution?
Yeah. So our basic vision was to streamline the document creation process and connect it with the document management lifecycle part, so that the whole process of creating the document, getting it signed by the customer, and tracking the document's whole journey is covered in this application.
Amazing. Well, we have now arrived at the Q&A section of this webinar. So please feel free to ask any questions and we can help answer those. Okay, so this question is, how can our company digitize contract management if we are completely doing it manually right now?
That is a very good question, actually. So in Acadia, you just have to have your templates ready. So whatever templates you are currently utilizing for manually creating the documents, you can just get them loaded in Acadia, and then that is it. That is where you can automate your document creation process. So that is the only step that you have to do. You have to just load your documents in Acadia, and then jump on the automated journey.
Great. Another question is, what are the benefits of AI capabilities like chatbox?
Yeah, I definitely demonstrated that in the live demo. So you know AI capabilities are there for reducing our manual effort. So for example, you don't have to, for example, I'm going I have to search for a particular word or particular thing in the document, and I actually don't remember the exact wording that was there in the document. So if I'm going to use the built-in search feature in Word, that is not going to find that for me. But AI is very smart, it is very intelligent. It is going to pick that what I'm looking for, because it has the generative AI capabilities. So it is going to bring me the answer for it, even though if I'm going to look for it using the built-in search feature in Word, it won't pick it up. So that is very crucial,
Yeah.
where AI is very crucial for us.
Amazing. Another question is, how can I manage large volumes of documents more efficiently, especially when storage limits become a challenge for my team? What are some alternative solutions for optimizing document management?
All right. So the first part of the question for storage issues. So that is catered in Acadia because we are utilizing OneDrive and SharePoint integration. So all your documents are going to be stored on SharePoint. If you set up SharePoint integration in Acadia, then all your documents are going to be stored in SharePoint. Or if you opt for the OneDrive one, then all your documents are stored on OneDrive. So we have no storage issues or security related issues.
Great. So last question here is, how does Acadia's user interface adapt to different user roles and needs?
Yeah, that is a good question. And actually, as we are breaking the document into particular sections, so the person that is writing to the particular section, that person is only able to view that particular section, and that person is not able to actually access any other thing. So if I am the document owner, I get to access the whole document. I can view the document progress. I can assign sections to everyone, to teams or to users. I can track their progress. But if I'm the person who is actually working on the section, so I'll be entitled to that particular section. I won't be seeing the whole navigation. I'll be just seeing my access and the document that I was and the section that I was assigned. So that I'm not actually, if I'm from finance department, I'm not actually writing to any other section of the document. I'm just restricted to the finance section, if that makes sense.
Yes, amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining the Mastering Document Management with AI Powered Solutions webinar. In this webinar, we explore the key challenges of your document management lifecycle, demonstrated short-term solutions as well as our long-term solution, Acadia. By partnering with Imperium Dynamics, you gain access to innovative solutions that address these challenges head-on. Our advanced tools not only streamline document processes, but also enhance visibility, security, and compliance. We hope that today we help transform your document management practices into a more efficient, transparent, and secure system. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you, Ali.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Brittany. Bye.